How could a faithless elector impact the US presidency? Imagine a scenario where the outcome of a United States presidential election hinges on a very small number of electoral votes. This situation could become possible if one or more members of the Electoral College, known as faithless electors, choose to vote contrary to the candidate they pledged to support. Understanding how this could influence the final result requires examining the role and rules governing the Electoral College. The Electoral College is composed of 338 electors, each representing a state based on its total number of members in Congress. These electors are expected to cast their votes for the candidate who wins the popular vote in their state. However, in some states, there are no legal penalties for electors who vote differently from their pledge. This means that faithless electors can, in theory, cast votes for a different candidate. If enough faithless electors break their pledge, they could alter the overall tally of electoral votes. For example, if a candidate is just a few votes short of securing the majority of electoral votes needed to win the presidency, faithless electors could tip the balance in favor of another candidate. This could lead to a situation where no candidate receives the required majority of electoral votes, which is currently at least 270 out of 338. In such a scenario, the election would be decided by the United States House of Representatives. Each state delegation would cast one vote to choose among the top 3 candidates who received the most electoral votes. The Senate would then select the vice president from the top 2 vice presidential candidates. Therefore, faithless electors could indirectly influence the final outcome by preventing a candidate from reaching the electoral vote threshold, thereby shifting the decision to the legislative branch. The potential impact of faithless electors underscores the importance of state laws regulating their behavior. Some states have enacted laws to punish or discourage faithless voting, while others have no such measures. Overall, although faithless electors are rare, their actions could have a significant impact on the legitimacy and outcome of a presidential election, especially in close contests.